Hello everyone, this is Brittany Fatoma here with 5 tips of establishing and maintaining classroom management that will last you the entire year. So we worked through all of our tips and now we're digging deeper. So we're going to dig a little bit deeper into tip number 2, which is the big 3. So the big 3 is class expectations, consequences, and rewards. So I want to dig deeper by actually giving a scenario of something that's actually happened in my classroom and how to properly work through the steps of consequences and how to redirect students before something or a situation exasperates into something bigger. The student is sitting at his or her desk and they are talking to their partner. Now, the directive was to work silently in his or her journal. The student has chose to talk. So your first line of defense is either you can do a verbal reminder or nonverbal. I go over to the student and I clearly state, we are working silently. This is your warning, stop talking. If you notice, my directive is very clear, it has no emotion, and I'm going right to my first step for consequences, which is a warning. So the student stops for about a minute or two. But then, because they're so excited about their writing, they go to talk to their partner again. Now, most people may think it's not a big deal, the student is talking, but it's not about the student talking. The issue is you gave a directive, you gave a direction, and the student must follow it. This is key to establishing and maintaining classroom management. And so you have to be clear, concise, and consistent. So I'll go back to the student and I'll say, I've told you to be quiet and to work on your writing assignment without talking to your partner. We will be sharing at the end of the writing time. Because I'm talking to you again, you can either go to the safe place to pull yourself together, or you can stop doing what you're doing. Now at this point, the student has a decision to make. They can go to the safe place and pull themselves together, or they can stop. This particular student decided to go to the safe place, take him a moment, do his breathing, use his calming lotion, and get himself together. Like, why am I continuing to talk? So while the student is there, I give them a moment to kind of self-regulate, especially if I can see that they're visibly upset. Then I went over to the student and I explained, I'm giving you direction to work silently on your writing. Once it's finished, you can read quietly. Then once the class is finished, we will get an opportunity to share. I can tell that you're excited and I want you to be excited with your writing, but I need you to follow what I've asked you to do. And at that point, the student understands, he repeats it or she repeats it, and then they go back to their desk. Now they get back to their desk and they're still talking. You go straight to your next thing, which is buddy room and a parent call in this situation for me. So I'll let them know that you still need some time until we're ready to begin. And so I will send them next door to the teacher and I'll give their parent a call saying, hey, your student was having a difficult time talking. And although talking in and of itself is not anything wrong or bad, it's just during the time. And I just want you to know these are the expectations for my classroom, and I want your child to know that when they do not meet the expectation, we're definitely going to have a conversation. And when they do meet the expectation, I will also give you a call. So I would have that type of conversation with the parent, and I'll give the parent opportunity to talk to the child. And I'll say, will you talk to your child so that they can have a good rest of their day and they won't let the talking or the not following the directions to get in the way of them having a great day. And so they'll talk to the child and the child will have a change of behavior. Today we went deeper into tip number 2, the big 3. We talked about a scenario of exactly how to move through the consequences when a student isn't following the direction or not meeting the expectation in your classroom. Continue to use these great strategies on how to establish and maintain classroom management that will last you the entire year.